constantly. Take from the fire, season with salt and onion juice, and serve hot. Drawn butter sauce. Cook to a smooth paste 2 tablespoonfuls of butter and 2 of flour. Add 2 cupfuls of cold water and cook until thick, stirring constantly. Season with salt and pepper. Dutch sauce. Cook together 2 tablespoonfuls each of butter and flour. Add 1 cupful of white stock and cook until thick, stirring constantly. Season with salt and pepper. Take from the fire and add the yolks of 3 eggs beaten with half a cupful of cream. Cook in a double boiler for 3 minutes. Take from the fire, add a tablespoonful of lemon juice and strain. DUXELLES sauce 1. Cook in butter 1 cupful of chopped mushrooms and 1 tablespoonful each of minced onion and parsley. Add to 1 pint of Spanish sauce and serve. DUXELLES sauce 2. Prepare a pint of veloute sauce. Add a wineglassful of white wine and 2 tablespoonfuls of beef extract. Boil for 5 minutes. Add 2 tablespoonfuls each of chopped mushrooms and cooked beef tongue or ham. Add a little minced parsley. Reheat and serve. Egg sauce 1. Add 1/2 cupful of sliced or chopped hard-boiled eggs to 2 cupfuls of drawn butter sauce. Egg sauce 2. Prepare a cream sauce according to directions previously given and add the yolks of 2 raw eggs, a tablespoonful of grated onion, a hard-boiled egg chopped fine, and a teaspoonful of minced parsley. Espagnole sauce. Add a small bay leaf, a blade of mace, and 2 cloves to 2 cupfuls of white stock. Simmer for 15 minutes. Cook together 2 tablespoonfuls of butter and 3 of flour. Add the heated stock and cook until thick, stirring constantly. Add 1 tablespoonful each of chopped ham, onion, celery, carrot, and parsley, with salt and paprika to season. Simmer for an hour, strain, and serve very hot. Fine herb sauce 1. Fry in butter 1 tablespoonful each of minced parsley and onion. Add to 1 pint of white sauce and reheat. Season with salt and pepper and serve. Fine herb sauce 2. Prepare according to directions given for brown Italian sauce, using butter instead of oil and half a cupful of minced parsley instead of the thyme and bay leaf. Season with grated nutmeg and add to either Spanish or veloute sauce. Flemish sauce. Prepare a cupful of drawn butter sauce. Take from the fire, add the yolks of 2 eggs well beaten, and pepper, grated nutmeg, made mustard, vinegar, and minced parsley to season. Add gradually half a cup of melted butter and serve. Garlic sauce. Peel the garlic and boil for an hour, changing the water 4 times. Drain, chop, and mix to a smooth paste with melted butter. The flavor is mild and resembles almond. Sauce à la Gasconne. Chop together a tablespoonful of capers and a bean of garlic. Fry in olive oil, seasoning with pepper and grated nutmeg. Add a wineglassful of white wine, a cupful of veloute sauce, a bay leaf, and a sprig of thyme. Boil for 15 minutes. Skim, add another wineglassful of white wine. Strain and add the yolks of 3 eggs well beaten. Season with lemon juice, butter, anchovy essence, and minced parsley. Geneva sauce. Brown 1 tablespoonful of flour in butter. Add 2 cupfuls of thick stock and 1 cupful of red wine and cook until thick, stirring constantly. Add 2 small onions chopped, a bunch of sweet herbs, 2 tablespoonfuls of chopped mushrooms, and salt and pepper to season. Simmer for half an hour. Add a wineglassful of Madeira, strain, and serve. Gooseberry sauce. Boil a pint of green gooseberries for 10 minutes in water to cover. Drain, press through a sieve, and mix with an equal quantity of white sauce. Hessian sauce. Mix 4 tablespoonfuls of freshly grated horseradish with an equal quantity of fresh breadcrumbs, a tablespoonful of sugar, and a little salt and pepper. Mix to a smooth paste with sour cream and serve with baked fish. Hollandaise sauce 1. Beat half a cupful of butter to a cream and add gradually the yolks of 2 eggs well beaten. Then add the juice of half a lemon and pepper and salt to season. Place the bowl over boiling water and beat with an egg beater until thick and smooth. Take from the fire and beat for a few moments. Be careful not to cook it too long. Hollandaise sauce 2. Put a bay leaf and a chopped onion in 2 tablespoonfuls of tarragon vinegar. Bring to the boiling point, strain, and cool. Cook together 2 tablespoonfuls of butter and 1 of flour. Add a half a cupful of cold water and cook until thick, stirring constantly. Take from the fire and add the yolks of 2 eggs beaten with the vinegar. Reheat for a moment, seasoning with salt and pepper. Strain and serve immediately. Lemon juice may be used in place of the vinegar. Horseradish sauce 1. Add half a cupful of freshly grated horseradish to a cupful of drawn butter sauce. Season with lemon juice and beat until smooth. Horseradish sauce 2. Prepare a cream sauce according to directions previously given and add 3 tablespoonfuls of freshly grated horseradish and half a cupful of melted butter. Serve with boiled fish. Horseradish sauce 3. To 1 cupful of Spanish sauce, add 2 tablespoonfuls of prepared horseradish, 2 tablespoonfuls of breadcrumbs, a teaspoonful of powdered sugar, and salt, pepper, and made mustard to season. Heat in a double boiler, and just before serving, add 1/2 cupful of whipped or cold cream, cow cream, not cosmetic. Italian sauce. Fry in butter 2 tablespoonfuls of minced parsley and 1 tablespoonful of chopped mushrooms and shallots. Add 2 cupfuls of white wine and boil until reduced half. Add 1 cupful of velouté sauce and 1/2 cupful of stock. Boil until thick, skim, and serve. Brown Italian sauce. Fry in olive oil half a cupful of chopped mushrooms, 4 chopped shallots, a sprig of thyme, and a bay leaf. Add half a cupful of white wine and simmer until the liquid is reduced half. Take out the thyme and bay leaf, add a cupful of Spanish sauce, skim, boil, and serve. Japanese sauce. Chop fine a shallot and 2 cloves of garlic. Add 2 tablespoonfuls each of walnut catsup, soy, and Worcestershire sauce. Season highly with paprika. Add 2 cupfuls of tarragon vinegar and let stand for 2 weeks. Strain and serve with fish. Jersey sauce. Brown 4 tablespoonfuls of flour in butter. Add 2 cupfuls of brown stock and cook until thick, stirring constantly. Season with salt, pepper, and Worcestershire. Lemon sauce 1. Melt half a cupful of butter and add it to the juice of a large lemon. When very hot, take from the fire and pour over the well-beaten yolks of 2 eggs. Lemon sauce 2. Prepare a pint of drawn butter sauce according to directions previously given. Season with salt, pepper, grated nutmeg, and lemon juice, and add half a cupful of melted butter. Livournaise sauce. Soak, bone, and pound to a pulp 8 salted anchovies. Add the yolks of 2 eggs well beaten. Add slowly half a cupful of olive oil and 2 tablespoonfuls of vinegar. Season with pepper, grated nutmeg, and minced parsley. Serve very cold. Lobster sauce 1. Add half a cupful of chopped cooked lobster meat and the pounded coral to each cupful of drawn butter sauce. Season with paprika, butter, and lemon juice. Lobster sauce 2. Prepare a hollandaise sauce and mix with finely cut cooked lobster meat. Season with melted butter, lemon juice, Tabasco, and Worcestershire. Maître d'hôtel sauce. Work into half a cupful of butter all the lemon juice it will take and add a teaspoonful or more of minced parsley. Or melt the butter without burning, take from the fire, add the juice of half a lemon and a teaspoonful of minced parsley. Mayonnaise. Put into an earthen bowl the yolk of a fresh egg and a pinch of salt, a dash of red pepper, and half a teaspoonful of dry mustard. Place the bowl on ice or in ice water. Pour 1 cupful of olive oil into a small pitcher from which it will drop easily. When the egg and seasoning are thoroughly mixed, begin to add the oil, using a silver teaspoon, and rubbing rather than stirring. Add the oil until a clear spot is formed upon the egg, and then mix until smooth. Only a few drops can be added at first, but the quantity may be gradually increased. The clear spot on the egg is an infallible test of the right quantity of oil. If too much oil is added, the dressing will curdle. A few drops of lemon juice and a long beating will usually make it right again. If this fails, set the bowl directly on the ice in the refrigerator and let stand for ½ an hour. If it is still curdled, begin again with the yolk of another egg and add the curdled mayonnaise by degrees to the new dressing. When the mayonnaise is so thick that it is difficult to stir, add the juice of ½ a lemon if desired.